Okay, can anyone hear me? Say yes. I'm speaking. Can you hear me? Yes. Yes or no? Tell me yes or no. Tell me yes. Tell me no. I am speaking. Can anyone hear me? Okay, loud and clear. Well, that was how long was that? How long was that? 2 minutes of of me lip syncing. What? Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Quantum Show. Let's just start over again. This show is for the muggles today because a lot of people don't even know what I'm talking about. So, what is the quantum? How do you use it? And tips and tricks, I guess. Oh, I am. I totally am. I have so much going on. So many weird things are normal now. They would put me on meds. And I say, no thanks. I am fine. And, well, what is the quantum? That little voice, your gut instinct, telling you turn left, don't turn right, or go straight. It's usually what you're meant to do because you're usually on a path, okay? No, you're always on a path. You have your path. And your quantum link is your link to everything. And I want to go over a little thing to stretch those muscles just a little bit. I'm not able to really read the chat too much. Yeah, Raven, I thought it was, well, it was my computer, so I had to redo the sound, but that's cool. All right. Something you can do now, a physical practice. This is a physical thing. You don't need to do, but check it out. You don't need to be one of the X-Men to be able to do this. Go to some place where it sells candles. Buy a cheap candle, not the not birthday candle, something that'll last a few minutes longer, right? They call them devotionals. I like apple cinnamon, but whatever you like, something that is not too distracting. A little devotional candle or something. Okay, this is not spell work. Just so you know, this is what everyone can do. Now, here's what you're going to need. You're going to need something to put the candle on. Okay, like a table and a plate or something. Put the candle on there. Make sure you're not breathing real heavy on the candle because you're going to need to do this calmly. Okay, make sure you can walk backwards from it. Don't trip. Don't fall. Take all necessary precautions. Now, this is a physical example of your quantum link. Everyone can do this. I've seen people's faces freeze. Like, stop. Stop. That shouldn't be happening. Stop. They did that to me. I was in a restaurant and I was in the army and my buddy, and I showed him, what's this? He goes, well, you're, okay, here. So now that your area is set up, you got your candle on a table or desk or something, and you're able to walk away from it. Give it about 6 feet, 7 feet, your hand to the candle, okay? 6 or 7 feet, your hand to the candle. All you have to do, that you must do, is keep your eye on the candle. You're not meditating, you're not humming, you're not doing anything. You're just watching the candle, making sure you watch the candle. That's all. Okay? You don't need to stare at it. You just need to keep an eye on it, like casually. You're not focusing anything consciously. You will be focusing yourself, but since you're looking at a candle flame, you're going to be doing it subconsciously. It's just the way we're wired. Okay? Now, twitch. You need to be able to twitch on command. This is a physical experiment, physical demonstration of what you can do to wake those nerves up, wake that belief up. Light your candle, okay? Preferably standing up because need to be able to walk away from it backwards. Light your candle. Now, do this. Darth Vader chokehold, right? About, here's the candle, here's your, like that. It doesn't matter where. Start going like this. The flame will start dancing. That is literally air, okay? You're disturbing the air around it, creating a pattern of, turbulence. Now, keep it up. This is where the twitch comes in. Just keep watching the candle. Go like this. Start to back away from it. Keep backing away. Back away 5 or 6 feet. Don't stop watching the candle. It will flicker the whole time. What is that? Okay? I cannot explain it. That is you expecting the candle to flicker. It is in a state of flux. You are constantly in a state of flux. There's a link going on there. Okay? Try it. You'll see. And you'll be like, whoa, this is real. This is happening. How is this happening? Nobody knows why. Except us. Except us, because it is in a state of flux. Fire is a state of flux. Fire is change. Fire is going literally, physically, from one thing to another. All right. My I might be skipping and jumping some. I'm looking at my monitor over here to see what I'm looking like. And I might be coming through a little bit laggy. Let me see. Oh, thank you, YJ. I'll look at the thing. I'll look at the chat. All right. Okay. Sound is good. Sound is good. I can hear you. Joe, fine, foul up, insecure, nuts, and emotional. Right. Okay. I'm on the side of the road, led me to the middle of nowhere. Hello, hello. Thank you, YJ. I love the Droid shirt too. Spell work is not spell work. Alrighty then. Yeah, that's how you do the candle trick. When I say candle trick, that will be candle trick. Yeah, okay. My throughput is not so great. There's nothing I can do about it. That's my connection. I'm on a wireless connection going to a cellular connection. So it's the best I got. But anyway, that is a physical thing that you can do to show your quantum link. Call it whatever you want. It is a quantum link. Yeah. Raven, you're trying it right now. I just read. Okay. Relax. You can get that twitch going on. You can get that twitch going on. Easy. Just relax your hands. Calm, breathe. Basic. And then just a little bit. Don't take much. And then walk back away from it. Watch the candle. You can even ignore me. That's fine. But this will work for everybody. You trip out a restaurant this way. Raven, will I be doing a panel later? Yes, I will. I will put the link in and let people come in. Keith, you're invited. Raven, you're invited. Joe, you're always invited. And okay. Oh, got a comment. What's this? What's this? You've established a quantum connection to it, and space in between is irrelevant. Correct. You are correct. But there's also, you have, okay, established a quantum connection. Yes, you establish a quantum connection by looking at it, because we are entangled. It is also, but it is in a state of change. It's like controlling the wind. The witches know this, okay? The pagans, the witches, we know this. Things are in a state of change. It's called a liminal state. Ooh, there's a word. Liminal state. Okay. And all right, Keith. Okay. And you'll get it, Raven. You'll get it. I would also like to hear what happened with the mailboxes. That's a story. If you want to come on and tell us. I'll give you the floor. I'll mute everybody and give you the floor. Um, so that is your physical way to demonstrate how you can affect that fire without touching it, blowing it. All you're doing is looking at it and twitching your hand with the intention. That's it. Those are the elements. And don't burn your house down, please. Don't burn your hand. Don't get too close. Don't do all the bad stuff. Be careful. It's fire. Fire safety. Okay. That is that. Now that is a practical application that you can see the results of right in front of you. And I'm going to keep harping on it, but a lot of it is manifestation. I will not say that enough. Manifestation. And you can manifest more than things. You can manifest situations. Because so far we've talked about manifesting money and phones and things like that. Physical items, things for physical items, situations. You can manifest situations. The universe will work with you anyway. If you want to be with someone, now here is, I'm going to put a disclaimer out there. You do not mess with anybody's free will. That will always 100% backfire on you, and you won't even see it coming. Okay? Had someone on here say they want to be with someone. Well, what does that person want? Are you going to be interfering with that person's free will or what they want? You do not do that. Karma will kick your ass. Okay? And it will be, oh, if you've ever been hit by a truck, it'll be worse than being hit by a truck. When karma comes after you, forget it. You're gonna wish you were hit by a truck. And okay, but let's say a more practical thing that doesn't involve everyone emotionally and their free will. Work. We got to have jobs. We got to work. We got to pay the bills. We got to keep the lights on so we can have power for cameras and phones and microphones and stuff, so we can do things like the quantum show and the rabbit hole. Shout out. Okay, let's see here. Monty, the notification may have not gone out on time because I didn't send it until 15 minutes before I started. It may not have gone out tonight. But thanks for coming in, Monty. I appreciate it. I like it when you're coming in. I like when Monty's here. Me and Monty go back quite a couple of years, quite a few years, right? Right. No love spells. And love spells are bad. They turn into obsession spells. You don't want that. You don't want that because um, just Google it. YouTube, love spell gone wrong. You will see what's going on. So I'm talking about things that won't bother another person's free will. Work. Okay, you want aside from doing the job, being personal. These are just basic work things. You know your basic work things. Get along, do your job. Don't steal the post-it notes, right? Or the lard, whatever, wherever your job is. And then you can manifest beyond that. Okay, spell working. You can just take your stolen post-it note, write on there what you want. Promotion to manager, let's say, or promotion to head position. This is one way. This is the witchcraft way. It's also quantum entangled, by the way, because, like Cheryl says, witchcraft is the practice of advanced quantum physics. The practice of advanced. Hear what she's saying? I'm quoting her. She's awesome, by the way. Cheryl. She's so awesome, I can't remember her whole name. I've got a book of hers over here. Yeah. Cheryl Costa. This is a good book for muggles, people who are interested. Okay? I will forever be referring to this book. Okay, and this is a recent publication. This is not an older copy. This is copyright 2022. So, I'm quoting her. I don't know when she said it. I don't know where she said it, but I heard her say it. I've heard her on quite a few things. And she is or will be on Alien Girl 111 coming up here pretty soon. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Samantha Morris the cat. Welcome back to the Quantum Show. Thank you for coming and visiting. All right. This is a kicker. You're talking roundabout, okay? Love spell, love yourself. Yes. Don't say it's a love spell. If you say it's a love spell, it's going to confuse the heck out of the muggles and the witches and everybody else. Don't put it like that. So, let's put it like just go back to doing small steps to make yourself feel better, right? People like me, I build Legos and I build little kits to make myself small steps, small victories. And they give me all kinds of good stuff. Self-respect, self-esteem, uh, right? And you don't need magic for that. And oh, here is a good example, Coyote Girl. Real quick, Coyote Girl. Okay, I don't know if anyone remembers last week. I met a person who, in times of trouble, packs of coyotes show up. And Coyote, she doesn't realize what's going on, right? I believe it's her spirit animal coming to her aid. And the nature of coyotes kind of takes over because she's scared of them. And, well, she's going to be scared of a coyote in the woods. They're going to be coyotes. They're going to be, confrontational. They're going to smell fear. They're going to be coyotes. They would show up in times of need, in times of stress. They escorted her to take out the garbage. Okay? What she described to me, coyotes in the woodline watching her as she took out the garbage, they were escorting her, making sure she was fine. That's what it sounds like to me. And, okay, anyway, and that's Coyote Girl. She's scared to death of them. I've never met someone who is more happy to have their insecurity um, and uh, lack of self-esteem. She even says, I'm depressed. And it's like she accepted it. And when I found out this about her, I was like, hold on. All this happened? You don't need that. She's like, well, there it is. There's nothing I can do about it. That she said. She said that there's nothing I can do about it except take my meds. I'm like, you have come up in a bad way. You were raised by muggles, and you're definitely not a muggle. She is totally about the insecure pop culture people. Everything's scared. Oh, when she talks about wearing a mask and the jab, it's all you have to, you have to, you have to. I'm like, hold on. And well, that's something you don't. I'm not going to talk about here too much because YouTube. And when I found out this stuff about her, I was like, oh, you don't need all that. You have, you're you're already, and I'm thinking you're already quantum, but she doesn't watch the show, so you are not a muggle. You have abilities you probably don't know about. Coyote Speak is one of them. They're coming to help you, so that's okay. And she doesn't believe me yet, but I think she's coming to realize there's a lot more than the pop culture crap that she's been doing forever, right? She's the artist, creative type, so it's there. It's alive in her. Anyone going around her can see it after a couple of minutes, right? And it's not like you can see it in everybody. It takes some shining to be able to see it. Empaths pick it up real quick, but they can pick up all the other junk too. All the insecurity, all the depressive thoughts, all that. But it's in there. And where was I going with this? Applying. Oh, work. Now the spell work. Oh, it's hot in this freaking room. I'm starting to babble, and I got coffee over here. Maybe I need some coffee. Me and Amy need coffee. All right. Okay. Okay. Yep. Here we go. This is a good thing to do. This is okay to do. This is not what all the they used to be called fluffy bunnies, but now they have another name, and I don't know what it is. They call defensive spells baneful magic. No, it isn't. It isn't. You are better off focusing on making yourself more appealing. Correct. Correct. Self-esteem, self-worth, and confidence. That's step zero, really. And oh, sorry. Okay. And also glamour. Why not? Can't help. Maybe even some platform shoes if you're small, if you're short. Okay. Where was I? Talk about Coyote Girl and getting your self worth up and using quantum stuff to your benefit. Quantum stuff. Yep. Quantum stuff. There we go. There. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do this. I should rename the show Quantum Stuff in Life. There we go. Quantum stuff. So I am trying to get her to have more confidence, but she needs the full treatment. She's in therapy. She's on meds. She's just, she was raised abusive and everything for a tragedy of a story. She's got all that stuff. Nope. Nothing at all wrong with the defensive arts. Don't go after nobody. A return to sender, perfectly okay. It's not painful. And people who say, what if it is painful? We have to balance. We are all out of balance. And if we are accepting uh, actual baneful magic put on us or baneful intent put on us, that is almost like accepting abuse. We're not going to do that. No. If somebody wants to mess with you, set up a mirror. A mirror is good. A cup is another. This is witchcraft, kitchen witchy things, right? That people can do and practical because it's all about intention anyway. But the hardware helps. The hardware helps focus the mind, right? I'm talking about the hardware part of it, along with the candle. If you can do the candle, that will just show you that you're quantum. You basically don't have to do anything, right? You don't have to do one step. Watch the candle, shake your hand at it, back away. You will see that candle keep shaking. And these muggles who are locked into reality, they will not be able to comprehend what the heck's going on. It will tune out for them. I've seen it happen. Joe, you've seen it happen too. Seen people just tune it out. Positive thoughts with positive outcome. Okay, Samantha? Okay, take take your height as it is, be proud of it. You know what? I'm not short. I'm portable and compact. I can go everywhere. Where you need me to go? Everywhere. And I ain't gonna get raunchy right now. I ain't gonna get raunchy. Need me to go under your car? I can get there easy. 6 foot tall? Oh my God, I'm scraping every joint everywhere. Me? Done. Let's just leave it at that. I'll say, you want me to get into your undercarriage? I can do that. Easy. Take that how you will. Positive thoughts. Positive thoughts, positive actions. Not just think happy, right? Because if you think happy, that's fine for your personal mood. But you want to manifest positive outcomes. So, um, see, I think of a lot of this stuff in computer speak, right? Man, I am really choppy, huh? I'm so sorry, guys. I'm looking at my screen over here. Let's see what I look like on YouTube. Just as bad on YouTube. Okay. I call it, I don't call it vertically challenged. That's what tall people say. I like to say miniature supreme. or miniature specialized. There we go. Miniature specialized. Though I think I want to come up with a different name other than miniature. Miniature is not so good. Okay. Okay. Positive outcome. Now let's go back to the job, right? You want to have good confidence in your skills and your abilities. So you demonstrate that, right? For me, you demonstrate that. That's what I do. They promoted me, okay? And I didn't put any quantum gojo to it. Gojo? Gojo? Mojo. Gojo, clean your hands, right? Smells orangey. I didn't put no quantum mojo on it. I just did my work and did my best. And if something goes wrong, I owned up to it. I did all, I have done all of the confidence building exercises you can to, right? Confidence building exercises. Things to make you feel better, right? Okay. I'm going to I'll clear the screen now. Things to make you feel better. What do you like doing? Do some of that. You like gardening? I don't know. I have no idea, right? I like putting things together. So I'll get a small Lego kit. I might get 5 of them because they're cheap. And if I can find the knockoff small kits, I might get 10 of them. Put them all together and look and say, yeah, I did that, and give them all away. Because the purpose is not to collect them. The purpose is to put them together and prove to myself I can still do that, right? Take something apart, put it back together. Staplers, speakers, radios, whatever. Take it apart, put it back together, right? You don't, no big challenges about taking apart stuff. Not a blender. Don't do that to or a microwave. Things that are complicated. Okay, just confidence building techniques. Okay, and that will carry into your quantum. Your quantum will carry into the practice. All right, and then your I don't know, quantum points are going to start building up. Your quantum energy level, your mana, whatever. Okay, all that stuff will get built up, and when you're trying to get a job, promotion, whatever, that's when you employ your little quantum link. Don't obsess, don't stalk, but do what you're supposed to do to get the job promotion. But don't overdo it, right? Because then you will just don't overdo it, because then you become obsessed and that, oh, here comes that creepy guy around here again. You don't want that. You want to look at reliable wherever you're at now. And okay, this is slipping into some muggle stuff, but I don't want to slip into the muggle stuff. You all know, everyone knows how to do the stuff to get a job. The magical stuff, the quantum stuff. Write it on your paper. Write it on your paper. I still have Carl and Keith healing on my refrigerator. I hope it's going well because it's still up there. And everybody who I'm harnessing everyone's quantum energy. They look at that, Carl heal, that's a little bit. I look at it, Carl, Keith heal, that's a little bit more. Anytime somebody sees that, Carl heal, even in their head, that's a little bit more, right? Just a little bit. And it all goes where I need it to go because I set those up, right? All through intention. You take it, promotion. You write down promotion, job, fold it up. Or don't even fold it up. Don't even fold it up. Let's just stick it on the fridge, right? And then you're going to see it. It's a little bit more quantum energy going to it. A little bit more mana you're pouring into that goal. Don't let up what you're doing, right? Fix your car. Find your parts. Here's something. My mom's car blew up 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. It froze. The block cracked. Dead car. Let's get on with this, right? And we're working on fixing one up. Things are looking good on it. And me and my sister, who are totally witchy and quantum, started pouring energy into mom has a car. Mom has a car. Mom has a car. Right? Mom has a good car. Mom has a good car. And lo and behold, she opens her phone and sees a friend of hers is selling, check it out, a 91 Mercury Topaz with 40,000 miles on it. The car is practically new. The ad, what she put on Facebook was, or Marketplace, or somewhere, I don't know, could have been MySpace. What she put on, I'm going to say Facebook, was the person who's supposed to be driving it won't drive it because it's ugly. And it runs and drives, has been serviced. She's going to go check it out. $600. Yep. I'm like, I will buy that car. You will pay me back later. I will buy that car. That's fine. Now, we're still putting this energy into it, looking at something else. And, well, it's working. It's working. Without the little details, it's working. A car showed up. That was manifested, okay? And maybe it was, we didn't know about it, but for some reason, she got the message just in time. And it was like, you know how Facebook puts the old posts up as if they're new, and there's something, it's like from 2 years ago, or 2 months ago, or 2 weeks ago? That's what happened. And it was from 3 months ago, I think. 2 or 3 months ago. Well, it was manifested. That's manifestation. Oh, well, Quantum Show guy, that was just you weren't paying attention. Facebook was. How does Facebook know? Facebook don't know. Facebook is not, unless they got an actual quantum computer up there linking all of our accounts to a singularity somewhere. It ain't happening, right? It's manifestation, and there's no such thing as a coincidence, right, Amy? Right, Nathan. There you go. I ought to make a cardboard cutout. Me and Amy approve of this. Have a cardboard cut like a fan. And okay, well, that is how manifestation works. A string of coincidences or happenstances that just seem to work up to a point that you're working towards. That is manifestation. And you have to believe it. Keith, you say in your show, seeing is believing is a bass backwards saying, and I agree. You got to put your energy to it to believe it before you see it, because things aren't manifested if you don't want it. If it's not something, if you believe you can change a situation, add to a situation, You're going to create that situation, be it good or bad. Sorry. And I think that is another way of putting believing is seeing, because you are manifesting. That is totally quantum. We got 10 in the chat. I think I'm 2 of them. Let's see. Let's just look at the chat for a minute. Okay, Bob Birkin's alien. Thinking those 3 pigs in a time crisis in house. Alrighty then. Okay, that's healing nicely. Thanks. Good. I'm glad. I've figured you've been doing your show almost on a daily basis with just, a couple of exceptions. So I'm glad. And I have a list of all the things I face as a challenge. Besides each obstacle, I've written solutions and ideas. So I folded the problems side away, and all I focus on is the solutions. Works. That is excellent. When you focus on a problem, quantum universe says, yep, that's your problem, not my problem. That's literally what it does. What he or she does, however you want to look at it. When you say, I have this problem, you get a big confirmation you do have a problem. So when you focus on the problem, you will remain with that problem. Focus on the solutions will come. And YJ has it right. Okay. I'm glad that we're on the same page, more or less. Okay. Because there's so much going through my head, obviously. Okay. Online manifestation. Yeah. Online is still person to person, right? Online manifestation is still person to person. Bob Birkins. Oh, sorry, Bob. Welcome back to the Quantum Show. I don't know if I said hi. Okay. Merging into a different online time. Oh, okay. Well, yes. We are so more physically connected than we were before. And it is amazing what we can accomplish just with frickin' phones. Imagine we all get on the same level, quantum speak, right? Look at what we've been able to accomplish with a phone. There are businesses running that have no central place. All of them are mobile. All of it's done on a phone. They got delivery services, no central office. There's only an inbox, but there's a person monitoring it, and a chat, and text message. That has been done by using communications. Imagine the quantum communication. What kind of stuff we could accomplish by using that. Where are we at on time? Okay, we're good. And okay, I'm looking and I'm reading the chat room now. Hey, Edgar. Yes, um, my buddy, my friend, my girlfriend Leslie got sick, and I am manifesting some things physically by sending it to her in the mail, like multivitamins and stuff to help her get better, but also manifesting her having energy, and I'm doing my best. It's a special case, right? There's details. I'm not talking about the details here, but there's a special case. Nothing is simple. And she is sick again, and I'm manifesting health for her. Sending her. I need to put her on my refrigerator too. I've got her on my wall. You can't see it from here, but I see her every day. Everybody can dance anytime they want. Thank you. It's droids. It's droids. I have quite a few of all the shirts I got there. Most of them are droids. Okay, now manifestation, or using your quantum link to do things for yourself. Now that is to do a situation. Just, no, not just. Employ your belief system. This is the way it is. This is what I'm going to do. Thank you for giving me this. You will watch and you will see it all happen. And there was somebody who, oh, right. I told someone it was First Floor Audio. Go like and subscribe, First Floor Audio. Link will be in the description. He works with Alien Girl 111 and a bunch of other podcasters like them, like us. Yeah, nothing is simple, yet everything is simple. Ironic, isn't it? First Floor Audio, his mixer broke. It's what he does, right? So he needs a new mixer. I am sending him good vibes, right? But also, this is what I told him to do. I said, go get a pastry or something. It doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't. I mean, don't get garbage, but get something that you would eat. Go to a bit of woods near you. Now he's been hanging around us, uh, witchy types long enough, UFO types long enough to know. Of course, this is the kind of thing we're going to say to do. A package of something. I told him take it out of the package. I hope he actually took it out of the package. If he did, it's littering, right? But go to a bit of forest wherever he lives and say, and I gave him something to read. I had him write some stuff down. I typed it out for him. I feel silly, but this is what Nathan told me to do, and I mean it. I started out something like that. I said something like this. I can't even remember. This is an offering to you, the sports, the forest, the spirits, the elves, the gnomes, everyone in the forest. This is an offering to you. Thank you, and leave. Don't say nothing else. Just leave. That's what I told him to do. He says he did it. I don't know if he's gotten a mixer yet, and I sent him $5 on PayPal. That's the best I can do. Because when it comes to money, we're all on our own. We can help as we can. When you, but I help in a more quantum way. I try to send the vibes his way. Tell him how to use his vibes to manifest a freaking mixer. The things are like $4,000. He needs a big one, right? He's got a studio quality amp or mixer, and he needs a nice one, not something you get like that thing at Five Below with all the buttons on it. No, not one of those. Not the Walmart mixer. He needs one actual from an actual music store. Oh, did my throughput clear up some? All right. Well, yes, Joe. He's not us. I would attempt to repair it too, but he's not us. And, well, thank you, Bob. Most interesting shirt ever. I don't know. I've got quite a few. This is kind of boring when it comes to logos. I've got quite a few. I should have worn my I Survived GUFON Analysis 2022 shirt. And, okay, applying more applications. So there you go. It is positive thinking, but you want specific results, right? Then I'm sorry. Anyone, you're going to have to apply some office witchery, sticky notes, pen and paper. I've done craft work, spell work, all with office supplies. It's all about the intention, and it's all about your limitations. What limits do you put on it? And it can be done. You know, think of it. What is a sticky note for? To remind yourself of a detail or a fact. Well, leave a sticky note for the Force. The Force will read them, and we'll get back to you. Send them a note. Another witchcraft way to do it is to take your note, crumple it up while this is going to sound so hokey because it is kind of hokey. In your cauldron, in full moonlight or full starlight, meditate over and over something, a pre-made saying, while burning your note. Or you could stick it on your fridge. It's a lot more practical to stick it on your fridge and keep looking at it. You don't need to do the whole ritual. You don't. There are rituals for everything. Everything. You need a ritual? There's one out there for it. I've seen so many books, so many ways of doing these things. Yeah, pyromancy is loads of hot fun. Ha ha ha. I see what you did there. I totally see what you did there, Joe. I wish there was a way I could, I don't know. But that is the quantum link. That is manifestation. It's all about manifestation. Also situations, not just things, right? Situations. I'm leaving a whole lot out because it is such a deep topic. There are a few people who have gone into it more than me who can go way deep into it. Cheryl Costa is one. Cheryl Costa is one for sure. And okay, and I meant to get out to the cemetery, and I don't know. Oh, update on the shoe store site, the psychic shoe store later. I went to her. I don't know if I gave this update last week or not. I went to see her. I actually bought shoe stuff, and I'm going to go over the update again. Why not? Got a few minutes. And I said, "Hey, do you remember when I bought these shoes at first?" And I said this, and I told you I didn't mean to say that at all. Well, then I got into it. Yeah, I do remember talking about this, but it's a great story. She told me she will talk with me on a recording. She don't go live. That's what I understood anyway. But she'll talk to me on a recording because she's going and she's coming back after this week. So maybe next week, or I might be a week behind. I don't know. And she will talk to me on a recording. I will get an interview. That's awesome because I want her to. She knows what's going on. She knows it. She says she's had all kinds of stuff happen, and her husband on the side was looking at me, concerned and interested, but not surprised. Not surprised at all because he knows too. I don't know if he has ability that he uses. She does because she put that thought in my head. It feels like I'm walking on a ball. That's not what I meant to say. She was thinking, oh, he's going to say, it feels like I'm walking on a ball. Because that's what it feels like, this particular thing. That's not what I meant to say. Not at all. And the more I think about it, the more I remember hearing that in my head coming through as my own thought. That's mental awareness. That's what for me, that's how I filter other thoughts. It sounds like me. That's how I, oh, sorry, throat. That's how I figured out uh, who the spirit guides are, how they were talking to me, because my voice was coming at me with something I wouldn't say. Not well, I'll say anything, but not in the situation, right? There was no context for it, and my sister's having that happen too. I'm like, go with it, run with it, and she thinks it's herself, and that's fine. I thought it was me too. I don't think it is, and she's got some stuff going on over her place. Alrighty then. Let's see here. Here we go. This is a good one. Let's talk about this. Hollywood shapes reality by causing mass thoughts in relative unison that actually change objective reality. Yes. Mass manifestation happens when the volunteers aren't aware they're participating. Yes, yes, yes. They are being influenced. Yep. Advertising, talking, acting, all that stuff. And that's how pop culture is programmed. And all this stuff, you're absolutely right, YJ. Good thought, YJ. Absolutely correct. That is manifestation on a mass scale. And it is being done. Now, I need to look more into Lady Gaga because I've heard ups and downs. But Amy, remember Amy? Amy loves her to death. And I want to know why. I am not saying she's good or bad. I don't know any about it yet. She is a massive pop culture icon right now. I mean, I kind of know about her, but she's not my thing, right? So, Alien Girl Amy swears by her, and she says, "Do not come on this on. Do not come up here badmouth on Lady Gaga. I will fight you." She said that. She said that. I'll come after you. You don't talk about my Lady Gaga. I love her, and I need to look her up because there was all kinds of conflicting reports. And when people find what happens with witchcraft, they don't understand it and they freak all the way out. They think, oh, it's Satanism, it's this, it's that. They don't know what's going on. Okay. Um, 3D printing. I say, don't be afraid. You'll have to do a blood sacrifice at some point. I'm kind of joking, but it frickin' works. But here's what I mean. You use sharp objects in a lot of this stuff, right? And like you'll be cleaning an item that you make, and you'll be tired or go in a bad angle or something, and boom, you've cut yourself. That's your blood sacrifice. And that's kind of a joke, but it's kind of real because after I cut myself, I do great work after that for a little while. And then I tend to fall back into, like, I don't know, old habits again. But I'm joking. Somebody said they found large amounts of blood in Lady Gaga's hotel room. I need more information, but I can't find any good sources. All I've got uh, is like the headlines, the sensationalism of it. Of, oh, we found another one from Hollywood. Well, she might be one of the good ones. I don't know. And I need to look at her more. I reserve judgment. Amy, I got to know her first. I got to know who she is first. I've never met this lady. I want, of course, I wouldn't mind meeting her. Here we go. I'm reading the chat. Furnace transformer, a cave, electricity, and a cave. Think about that. Echo chamber, ego cave. Bob, what do you mean by echo chamber, ego cave? Okay, I think I understand. That's all I got. Alrighty then, y'all are talking. That's awesome. R. Keith, I like knives too. They're very interesting things. Everybody thinks they're savage weapons, but no, they're quite scientific. Obsidian knives? Oh wow. Um, Alrighty then. Hello, the unknown. Welcome back to the Quantum Show. I think I've seen you here before, and yeah, I see you now. Unknown, I am about to wrap up. This is the last 3 or 4 minutes of the first hour. This is me. Later, I'm going to open it up to a few people. Raven, I think she says she wants to come in. Raven, I want to hear your updates on the mailboxes you hit and didn't hit. There's your spoiler. And all right, I gotta do this. I gotta show this. Some say that everything has to be in plain sight or it's off the table. Out of sight, out of mind, maybe? Weird rules that some say they go by. I choose not to step on the toes connected to the ass that I may have to kiss tomorrow. No, there is no ass kissing happening. You don't have to kiss anybody's ass. Just be nice to them. I get the point, but no ass kissing. Edgar, you are in the live chat right now. That is what you are doing. See, manifested. You have manifested being in the live chat. You are in the live chat. The chat is live. This is a live show. Okay, I'm not like able to predict the future so well that I know what the live chat's going to say yesterday. Okay, say tomorrow. And so, Edgar, yes, you have manifested being in the live chat. You are in there. Good job. I don't know, Edgar. I've got to like vet people coming on here. Okay, you mean be on video? Do you have a way to be on video? I don't. I, I'm not really open lines type. Not really doing that. Have had that go wrong in the past, but I know you in real life, so let's see what happens. Okay. All right. Okay, Joe. Have to have a service dog with me all the time. Judge says we don't need any more vigilantes. We need tons more. We need the Avengers and the X-Men and the Hall of Justice. We need all of them. Have you been outside lately? It's crazy. We need all the comic book heroes. I'm ready to call in Galactus. Who's with me? Let's call Galactus. Here you go. Have a snack. Galactus eats worlds, by the way. He's the world eater. Yes, I believe he is. And yeah, Cap Coffee Bowl. Yep, I should do a show called Coffee Bowl. Why not? Coffee Bowl 2023, part whatever. Um, so okay, I think I have. What I didn't get to do was go to the cemetery. Had one sunny day. I updated you. I'm reading the notes from last week. And oh, me and my sister seem to be able to finish each other's sentences. We're so on the same frequency. It's crazy. And she doesn't realize how I trust her, like implicitly. And she's humble that way. I told her, I hinted at it. Say, I'm like, I trust your judgment implicitly. You have the best. You have the best sense of this stuff ever. And I told her that. She's like, "Oh, I don't know about that." I'm like, "Well, I do. You don't have to know about it. I know about it there." And it's like I don't have to say anything about quantum link or anything. We literally finish each other's sentences. Crazy, but that's what being nice, being good will get you. Being good to that person will get you. You know, I help her out. She helps me out. She helps. We're all witchy anyway, and all my family, my entire family. Yep, all of us. YJ, it's all good, man. If if keyboard warrior is the way to go, that's the way to go. Okay, everybody, that has been the first hour. I'm going to go ahead and shut this part down, get reset, get ready for the next hour in maybe 20 minutes. Depends on what everything happens, right? So, thank you for joining me here at the Quantum Show. We'll be back in just a little while. Remember, keep it quantum. All right.